Did you know that ravens can talk? No, seriously, ravens are capable of imitating human speech. There have even been videos recorded of them doing so. Now, I know hearing about it, you're probably just like, oh yeah, whatever. But I will leave some links in the description so that you can witness it for yourself, because I promise you, after you see it, you'll be like, what the f***? Corvus corax, also known as the common raven, is the largest bird in the Passeriformes order, with a height of up to 69 centimeters, a weight of up to 1.6 kilograms, and a wingspan of up to 118 centimeters. They are characterized by their bluish-purplish iridescence, wedge-shaped tail, robust bill, narrow wings, and a tendency to glide and soar rather than flap during flight. Ravens are highly respected for their intelligence, so much so that they're even debated as being one of the most intelligent species on the planet. They're also known for being quite playful, having been seen fashioning toys out of broken branches, rolling around in snow just for the fun of it, or playing games of catch me if you can with wolves, which can and will kill them. So not only are they intelligent, but also they apparently belong in an asylum. While in adolescence, ravens have a tendency to form gangs in order to aid in survival. The gangs allow ravens of lower social status to compete against ravens of higher social status for resources such as food. Ravens have a tendency to stay in these gangs until they reach the age of maturity, which is about 2 to 3 years old, after which they form a mating pair, claim a territory, and then defend that territory against all other competitors. For most ravens, mating season tends to occur between February or March. However, there are certain subspecies that think they're too good for that and mate as late as December. For those that do mate in February or March, egg-laying season occurs in spring, when the female raven lays 1 egg a day until her clutch is complete. Ravens are omnivorous, with the main component of their diet being carrion. However, they have been documented eating rodents, nestlings, fruits, nuts, and seeds, and even trash. When it comes to their diet, they may as well be the gulls from Finding Nemo, because if they get their beak on it, it's theirs. When ravens do have a surplus of food, they cache it. They do this by using their throat pouch to transport their food to a cache where they store it for later consumption. However, when doing this, they need to be careful because, well, ravens are thieves. So if Raven A stores some food in a cache and Raven B witnesses them do it, when Raven A leaves the cache unattended, Raven B may have themselves a little snack. In order to combat this, ravens have actually been seen making fake caches. This way, any potential thieves don't actually know where the food is stored. A raven's habitat is almost as extensive as its diet, having been documented in most habitats. However, it prefers open landscapes such as rocky cliffs, low-lying grasslands, and coasts. It also has a pretty impressive range, having been documented in North and Central America, Europe, Asia, and a small portion of northwestern Africa. A 2017 study by Kabadai and Osvath found that ravens have the ability to plan ahead, and not only do they have this ability, but it may even be comparable to that of our own. This is such an exciting discovery because planning ahead was thought to only be unique to hominids, but now we know that we're not so special. A flock of ravens is known as an unkindness. However, that's a misnomer. A 2010 study by Fraser and Bunyar found that after a conflict, bystanding ravens, quote, may console victims with whom they share a valuable relationship, end quote. And that also they, quote, may be sensitive to the emotions of others, end quote. Which is more than we can say for a lot of y'all. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you would like to let me know how I'm doing or want to suggest an animal for a later episode, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell so you can get notifications whenever I post new content. Thanks again! Another cool thing about ravens is they've actually been observed dropping rocks on potential predators that get too close to their nesting site. So imagine something. You're out in a landscape with rocky cliffs because remember, that is one of their preferred habitats. And all of a sudden, your head becomes target practice for 2 ravens defending their nesting site. That's almost as funny as what happened to Aeschylus, who was a Greek playwright that was killed when an eagle dropped a tortoise on his bald head thinking it was a rock. Now that's wild.